ask me to let you talk, and you do it about anything that we have on the store. Can I get you to do that? Okay. All right, we are hopefully coming back on. This is Rick Serra, worst producer ever on any forum. And here I am again with Sean Armstrong.
Hello.
And we are now inside, and hopefully we have a better controlled environment. I hope that you enjoyed our pre-show outdoors with Sean and Rick, where we discover that when Rick pushes the camera button and changes the view from behind him to in front of him, it knocks out the video stream and leaves everybody seeing a black screen.
Oh, just turn sideways.
So Rick will refrain from doing such things because he thought that might be a problem. Hi, Solcita. Tell us about how you got kicked out of physical therapy. Okay. Can I have a paper and a pen? A pad and a pen? Any chance? I'm going to write down a couple of things. That's on the agenda. I've already approached it once, but I will go over that again. So let's put a list together of things for Rick to talk about. Getting kicked out
He's literally writing it down in case you can't see.
of my PT practice.
Your addictomy surgery? Talk about that. Just kidding.
Yes, I after this I ate crow. And I'll talk about my my
Well, they
reaction.
heard Dan tell it?
It was on the podcast. I
Yeah.
think.
So
Yeah.
I'll talk about my the show and the how Dan's opinion is Dan's opinion, and I love Dan, and I think overall he has lots of knowledge. I have the right to put anything up on my channel, even if he doesn't think it's going to be tremendous. But it might be funny for some people. So there's a show that's going to eventually come out, and I'm not going to expect for people who need to pay the bills to volunteer and give me their free service. What I'm hoping for, because this is what I have a guy who is from Philly, currently living in LA, who is affected by COVID, and he's just barely getting by where he's been living. So he came up with these ideas, and they're a little campy humor, but he's not without the ability to put together a few things that at least give you a little, it's better than zero, okay? And then I was trying to find someone to draw some sketches, and they weren't supposed to be like some kind of a detailed sketch showing every sinewed piece of a human body. But, it was supposed to be something like that. Applesauce. Applesauce and Dolline are in it. And Dolline doesn't know what it even means, so Dolline's in the dark right now because only a few of you know about the applesauce. And my delivery, I have to change the delivery. It wasn't the way it's
Cherry
supposed to
Hill,
go.
not Philly, DJ said.
Cherry Hill, not Philly. Okay, hey, Cherry Hill, not Philly. That's in the house then. Baltimore! So that's one thing I don't have a lot of, recognition locally. Of course, people know me that have known me all my life, and I haven't fooled them to thinking that this is funny. But you all, being total strangers, you think I'm hilarious. So I'm glad of that. It's nice to sometimes, be anonymous. They say that it's hard to be successful in your own town, especially when it comes to showbiz. Now, what do you think about that? Is that true? Is it hard to make it in your own town as opposed to being a nobody somewhere else?
I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, if you're good, you're good. It doesn't matter where you're at. But
Okay.
then again, I guess everybody's opinion's different.
So we're getting into the whole thing right now. I'm going to be able to take this off the list, and that's good. I'm liking this.
There's literally a list. I wish you could see it. It's literally a list. He's not pretending right now.
No, he's not in the doghouse.
So I think that and Google. Look at that loopsie oopsie.
Yeah, Google says. he's
Google.
famous.
I didn't do that.
What? Oh,
Look, let me tell you.
TV star.
I don't know how
That's hilarious.
things happen like that, but Google put this information in. Somebody from that. What do they? Where does it come from? Monitoring of what? The internet.
The government.
And all of the transmission, and including the crap that I transmitted, apparently, and anything that Dan transmitted, and I caught someone's eye, and I've been watched and monitored. And somehow, in the last year, this didn't happen years ago. This only happened, what? This winter I noticed it when I did a Google search for fun. I always try to do, I was doing Google searches of myself for years. Not because I was famous. I was trying to find if there was another person named the same as myself. And I was going to try to reach out to them because of lineage and crap. So it was a different reason. Boring, whatever. It was kind of like searching for a family instead. And, I'd find people, Sarah, and they always looked like it was probably Hispanic.
Sarah.
And apparently my family goes both ways. Oh, I broke this off on.
Oh man.
my God.
Fit of rage.
I broke it
Rick
off.
loses it again.
I lost
That'll be
my
our fun.
temper. I broke the pen.
My mom caught me once Googling myself in the shower.
That's a different thing. Okay, so
I'd
So-
say the name, but I'm going to get it wrong.
Sounds
The
like-
last no something or other.
The last no kisser? No kaiser?
yes,
It looks like
that-
oh, I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
the last no Kaiser, no Kaiser. My mom, yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That could be an erotica story tonight.
I thought you were saying that, Dolline.
Oh yeah.
I thought that's what I said. Whatever will be, will
I would've
be.
said
That's
your
que
father
sera,
found you.
sera.
The last
Doris
Nokia
Day.
user. Oh, I get it. The last
Que
Nokia user.
sera,
Got
sera. Oh, what do you want? My little brother is texting me as I'm live.
Oh my.
How rude. He doesn't know.
He needs to make an appointment. We talked about this.
Next he'll try to call me.
Who?
The future's not ours to see. Que sera,
My mom used to sing that
sera.
Doris Day.
Doris Day. So, yes. And I used to be able to parler en français.
Not much.
Bit of Paris.
Peu. Parlez-vous français? Oui, on peut.
Je
That's
t'aime
what I
beaucoup.
say. What?
Je t'aime beaucoup. That means I love you very much.
Oh!
That's all I know. So, French ain't my language. More Spanish. Any Ebonics, because I live in... Anyway.
Il fait... It is Bo.
Your dog, Bo?
Like talking about
Oh.
looking out the window.
Oh, where
Treasure Lee. Very
You
pretty.
get off the
It's very
foreign
pretty.
languages.
How's that? So, there's Sean would be a great doctor, guest star in the series. Oh no!
I'll be the good doctor, the one that was autistic. Not to say
No.
that's bad, I'm just saying.
See-
it's a great show.
Whenever you see Mr. DJ Infinity post,
So,
remember he is the writer of this storyline that is being talked about. This little
Patient Dr.
campy
Dreamy.
Dr. Dreamy.
comedy kind of an idea for a little video series. It would be just a simple little thing, short, maybe 15-minute episodes, not a lot of frequency, maybe monthly or so. Just something to try out, a multi-person collaboration. That's what the whole thing is about. That's what I like about it.
I think we should just make porn.
So the story is
it's a
not,
lot easier.
and the trouble is, see, I want the network that I represent, the Rick Sarah channel, to be crazy. And of course, I can be adult only, but I don't want to be
I'm munching now.
pornographic,
In the background.
and I don't want to be a demonetized platform. I want to be a monetizable platform for old codger here to scrape the quarters and nickels and dimes and pennies, and I'm not kidding you folks. So you put your videos up and then you hit monetization and then they count up the dollars. Wow. So like the video for Rick's ADR in you just said
Oh yeah, Niagara Falls. Behind
Niagara
the scenes.
Falls.
Great video if you haven't
Okay.
watched it. I recommend it.
Can
so
we move on to another thing?
we will in a minute. I just bounced off of this. So, that was just a bunch of obtained footage from behind the scenes and pulled together into an episode. And Dan helped me with that. He helped me with the actual editing. I had all the clips. I collected all those. So it was all my footage. And we worked together, and he showed me what he was going on and how he was doing it, and it was a great introduction. I couldn't pick it up that quickly, but I was watching him, and it was masterful. Literally had it pulled together in.
Kidding where you say master.
Not a masturbator. He had it pulled together in a half an hour.
Wow.
So I think I might have done some text, or he just did it himself for me. I don't know. So, but it's really nice because it was just straight, right in your face, and you get to see what kind of a crazy nitwit Dan Bell can be. When he just wants to be playful and goof around, he is as childish as a teenager. I mean, he like reverts back in time. It's not bad though, because it is funny and it is a more fun time of life to think about instead of when we're old and we're just making doctor's appointments.
Dan is a bit younger than you, isn't he?
Yes, he's only 42.
Really? I guess that's a hard business to work
So-
in.
You could be his father.
Hey, Rick.
Mathematically, I could have been the father.
Then. You are not the father.
No.
I'm not
According
his.
to Maury, we did a DNA test.
But there has been rumor and speculation also that not only am I his father,
Daddy.
but that I'm his gay lover. I never felt
You better hope
more
your mom's not
comfortable
watching
with a gay man than I did with Dan because
this. Rick used to be very homophobic.
Dan is so not a flaming.
Leave it there, buddy.
You know what I mean?
I would stop there, Robert.
He's
Let's go in.
he's the other end of the spectrum in the gay world. So when you take that with the most homophobic male on the spectrum, and they meet, it's definitely like The Odd Couple
And the
for,
day
for
Dan-
television.
I mean, the day Rick found his glory hole, that's when his life changed forever. No longer homophobic.
It's the kind of glory hole where I put my butt against the hole and I face away.
Oh, that was. Oh my. Well, there you go.
Ho ho!
Oh my. Woohoo.
Stop spitting.
All right. Oh well, I don't have the corona. I got the Rona.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, nipple butt. I'm happy. So, I am sorry about the things falling apart, but go back and look at the first 12 minutes if you missed the original first 12 minutes
That's just a
and you were
twirl.
late. So you'll be able to see the whole thing with a pause for a little medication application. And then we resume with refraining from actively consuming anything like that, except for a cocktail.
Of course.
It's more family friendly and it helps me not to be demonetized.
I don't mind the crystal meth. Just kidding. There's no crystal meth.
Link thinks he's as gay as a $3 bill. Don't we have one of them?
Oh, I used to have one with Bill Clinton on
We
it.
have $2 bills.
We
Oh,
have
I got
$2
those.
bills.
I had a fake $3 bill with Bill Clinton on it.
But we have two $2 bills. They came out for a short period of time.
It's 1976.
Hey, Brian, I know you from the Bronx.
bicentennial.
Welcome. So I'm going to tilt this over just a little bit more and give less of my head the picture. And look at this guy. Here's my next segment.
Oh,
This is Sean.
oh.
Sean is just turned 35, fully employed, not bad off economically, professional RN, works at a hospital on a 30-minute on-call basis, hardworking man, has a
Sexy
dog. Is your dog a boy or a girl?
She is a
She.
girl that identifies as a boy.
What's her name?
Her name is Lexi, but she goes by Vic. And she.
Is this right?
No, the last part was made up. Her name is Lexi,
Okay, Lexi.
but she's,
she acts
great.
more boy than girl.
Yeah, she's a 100% purebred mutt.
So
and
she's a tomboy.
That's what some people would say. Yes.
I like tomboy
No. Yeah. I mean.
because you get the cutiness and the softness of the female
So what
with
happens?
the male energy and vitality.
So what happens when you have a boy dog that you get neutered? Is that a gender reassignment for the male dog, or is that just?
You take the boy
And yeah.
and
Snoop,
you
snoop.
let's see. Wait a minute.
Oh, we got.
So let's see. Let's
got
see
a
this.
super user here, or the last Nokia user. I know it says Nokia user now, thanks to someone else who helped me. You see that, Rick? I love when
All right,
Dan
so
Bell's-
if I
oh,
take this diagram, and this is the dog, and I think this represents the penis you were talking about.
That's hilarious.
Is that good?
You can't even see it.
Can you see it? Now can you see it?
Oh my God! Something you'd see in a bathroom stall.
All right, so now what are you saying is going to happen to the dog,
we
Sean?
got it.
What's the next step?
Snip, snip, tuck, tuck of the cornet.
So this gets removed. What do they do when they detach it? It's going to bleed to death.
No, they cauterize it.
Okay, so they stop the bleeding. Let's put it, stop when you cut. When
Okay, Rick.
you
Wiggle.
cut, stop bleeding.
So Rick's side business is neutering dogs.
All right, so now,
he's
so
taking
we,
notes.
this is the first important thing. When you cut off the dog's dick, you definitely stop the bleeding. And you said you use cauterizing. Okay, what else is next?
You had a super chat.
Yeah, we got to read that super chat. It's going to disappear soon.
All right, well, I don't always be there. Hold on one second. Let me finish. Hurry,
okay.
hurry.
Oh,
What's
it's
the next
gonna,
step?
It's gonna disappear soon.
And what do you do? What do you put back in there?
I guess cotton. No, I'm kidding. I think
No,
they
I
just
mean,
they cut the ball.
morphologically, what is it going to be? I
gone.
mean, what is it going to be used to transmit urine from the bladder?
The penis
in a
doesn't get
controlled
cut
manner?
off. The testicles do.
Oh,
Cut the penis off. That would be awful. Hey, let me read this real fast. The last Nokia user. It says,
So it's when you cut balls. I'm sorry.
"Oh, it just popped off."
Let's go back
I
to
was
this.
Trying to prevent happening. It just popped off.
Here.
I went over it.
Slide
you go.
down.
Oh, there you go. It says, I love on Dan Bell, the podcast, when you can hear Rick smoking and bubbling, and Dan thinks it's the wind, or the wind, it is the wind, I love it. Oh, I get it.
No, he doesn't think it's the wind.
No, we all can hear it. We
There's
know
no
what it is.
wind. I'm inside of a house.
The only wind is him.
Now,
breaking
here's
wind.
the funny thing. If you hear an air sound, actually, and it was from the last podcast,
Cock and tail hour.
Cock and tail.
no, I think they're talking about the last Dan Belda podcast.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
correct, I had a fan on.
Uh-huh.
First time I've ever had a fan on, and you guys heard the fan noise in the background. You got me.
I got cataracts.
But I mean, come on. I take a puff on camera at times, like every episode. So if you watch the podcast, if you missed this, it must be turning my camera off.
Now, you're
It's
talking
it's
like episode
Patreon, right?
99. Yeah.
Patreon is like free. Anything you want to do. I don't choose to show my little willy, but I'll do anything reasonable. And I think that, I do this. And dealing with Dan, I need 2 or 3 applications during the same time period. These are applications of medication for my back pain, you know. Instead of taking opiates, you know, I just obtained another. Have to hide all the numbers, but this is the kind of label you get. This is, you know, how it comes in some of the dispensary, and others have different packaging. Yeah, V, that's what you say. And then you say, help me, I need to be manually disimpacted. Help me.
I mean, if you're going to do opiates, you might as well do a little bit of cocaine.
God,
and the
man.
whole gamut. Come on.
Yeah, do a cocktail and then make sure you have IV fluids going on
I got you.
to keep everything moving down there, because you will get like cemented. Oh God, I have a terrible story about this.
Don't go there.
Rick's erotica.
This is not. It's a terrible story.
It all started in the bathroom.
All right, I'll refrain from it, but it was a story about nursing homes, and
Don't go there.
ask me sometime. People are
Digital
strange
Extraction. That's
when
not
you're a
that's
stranger.
It's a great song.
And this guy was strange. People remember your name when you're strange, like Rick Sarah.
Most of
When
Rick's
you're
eroticas in nursing homes.
strange. How many days a year do you use a nutcracker? Well, probably
I think that's a joke.
12. The days of Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas. Because we get shellable nuts, and we love to do all that with the shells instead of having them just loose like the rest of the year. We love the pain in the ass of using these little pieces of shit, old, ancient, medieval tools to get a damn nut and pinch our finger, hurt ourselves, get splinter of shell in our skin. And I could have just gotten some, you know, some blue diamond.
Have you ever seen the play The Nutcracker? Because I thought it was
Yes.
a comedy. I saw it.
No.
I thought it was going to be a comedy. And when I got there, I said, this is not a comedy at all. This is something Russian.
Do you
dancing."
think I'm bullshitting with you? You don't think I got the goods? Here you go. 2 different kind.
Thank you.
You get the walnut, the bigger one. You can go 2 ways with this.
We're going to
thing.
demonstrate.
Huh?
We're going to demonstrate.
You see the diameter here, or you got the diameter here.
My grandmother
All right.
had these same nutcrackers.
That's how you
And
do
little
that
picks,
one.
too.
Yep, the low pick.
Yep,
And
this
then-
is how
and
you
these
do
are the small
Almond.
ones.
when you want to neuter a
Or a
dog.
hazelnut.
Oh, wow. This is really
Well,
something.
so also those what were they called? Filberts?
That's
The
a
long
hazelnut.
thing?
Oh no, that's Brazil nut.
Brazil nuts.
We
You'd
call
have to
them
do
something
them
else,
with
but I
the
won't say it out loud.
now we call them Brazil nuts because that's
You know
what they are.
That's what they are.
But they used to have, unfortunately, like a lot of
course
things,
not.
another word. And that is equal to what? What do we do not do in this show? No, it's a letter P. What is it?
Politics.
Oh, no politics. Yeah.
So when you talk
yeah, let's
about,
not do that.
when you say that kind of a word, man, you are a violator.
Move on.
Cuz,
Yeah. Oh, I made a mess.
no, we don't need it. It's in our face. This is the only place really we all can get away from it.
Speaking of needing.
This is it. And there's 89 people here. 90. Thank you for coming. Please click up
You need a refill?
and indicate that you like what you see. I am trying. I'm working so hard. And I'm going to be 61. You know, I don't even get Social Security yet. It's hard to even remember what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I get tired when we're around in an absolute circle and I have to take a nap like today. Did you like that, Don? Yeah, I texted that to Dan during the podcast. This shows that Rick Sarah is not cognitively active. Of course I am. And when he picked up on that and sang along COVID song with that song in the background, and then the irony is, I didn't even know that Eddie was suffering with cancer. I don't know what type of cancer got him, but God, I'm so sorry that Eddie's gone. Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. I should do the same.
He went to get a refill. Okay. Yes. Somebody was asking about you. All right. So
He's got to go pee-pee.
he's going to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to tell you what's happening next. This is something I've been leading up to. But first, I'm going to give the phone and maybe the camera, at least whatever, to my wife. She wants to talk to you about.
No, don't put that over here.
All right. Well, you can talk about it. Can you be just let yourself be heard when you're finished? Or I'll let you do it later if you want.
I sent an email out to everybody today. Hopefully you got it. There is a new photo on the website, and it's Rick in his Bring Back Asbestos shirt. So it's available. And anything else, just so everybody knows, since we're going on the trip Friday, any orders that come in after Wednesday will not ship till next Monday. So if you want anything, put it in today or tomorrow so it can.
Or just wait till
shipped.
next. We'll wait till next week.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere. We're just relocating. It's not like life
But
and
take
death.
a look at that photo. I think
But
you
we
might
added
like it.
added a photo to the store at ricksairstar.com. Thank you, DJ Southpaw. And we just took this, and I took multiple photos.
Oh, V's from Maryland.
And luckily, one of them that we took ended up being a nice print. Even though it indicated it was low resolution, it still looked nice. It had the color of the shirt still come through. So this is the prototype. And, rather than wait for me, there's no harm in you making your own shirt and use this as your guide. I don't know what the font name is of the text, but
Do you remember who sent that to you?
it was somebody that sent it to Dan.
Was it the asbestos? I missed the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, the
Oh,
shirt
that's-
came from someone, and it was sent to Dan, and Dan gave it to myself to have.
You know, another good shirt title would be "Is it better with a beer?" I thought about that.
Oh,
today.
is
'Cause
it-
so much things
yeah.
in better in life are better with a beer.
yeah, I
not
mean,
just in a dirty
it's-
room
The segment was always, would it be better?
with a beer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this was mostly my deal. Oh, wait a minute. Don asked a question.
Anne Marie, thank you. Oh my God, this is from the archives.
No, we just did it this week.
Well, I was trying to make it sound dramatic, but okay. Oh my God, all you single women out there.
I think I need to try.
Oh wait, never mind. What the?
How's that?
That's good.
That look good?
Yeah.
Oh, V, thank you.
Flip it around.
That's quite the question.
So that's like all the other 4x6 prints we have on the.
Wait a minute, V, I'll check.
Ah! Oh my!
Looks like a sock.
That's cold in here, so you know.
Oh,
No,
my.
I'm just kidding.
So, are we done with the store then?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to have a little fun with my guest, Sean,
Oh boy.
registered bachelor.
Oh, somebody's asking how do you spell Sean?
SHAWN, the Americanized way. But C is okay too. SCAN, whatever. I'm easy to get along with.
Shaun of the Dead. I saw that
Oh,
movie.
yeah, exactly. Or Sean Puff. I used to be called Sean Puffy back in the day.
Puppy?
Puffy, it was a
Oh,
rapper.
Puffy.
Sean Puffy Combs.
Oh.
He's-
All right, so
oh my, this is.
So does bachelor mean you're looking?
Oh yeah, I'm always, not actively, but if it happens, it happens. That's when you find somebody when you're not looking.
So would you please hold this up?
This is like a new.
Hold this up. All right, so maybe you have to lean in a little bit.
Oh, you know what? It's probably. Let's see.
So what does it say? It says,
I
all right,
don't
there,
even know what it
back a
says.
little bit.
I don't even know what it says.
You can't read it with the ink. You need magic
All right.
marker.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe I'll do that. All right, so wait a minute. We're going to emphasize this because this is like a little cue card that I wanted to use to start this segment. And some people may have seen it, but the lighting isn't great. I have some people who just gave me something. I probably should have used it. Right, Tom? Right, Kylie? Oh, well. They don't watch, I don't think, but they might. But if you do,
Oh my goodness, this is perfect.
so my next segment is
We want to know about PT. Oh, we talked about PT.
we will, I'll get back to it, but
V, thank you.
So here is-
My self-esteem.
this is the segment.
Rick sets up Sean.
Yep. So
Come on down.
this is how it's going to work. I'm going to accept
This is called pimping, Rick.
questions here straight. You just post your question if you are interested. If you are legally able to date, that means you're at least, how old? 18, isn't it?
I'll go by 18, I mean, that's what they
Legally,
say. That's what my PO says.
really, not just like I'm 17, but I'm almost 18.
Yeah, I don't need that trouble. Just
No,
saying.
we're talking about you have to be legal age, 21
US
minimum,
visa.
and maybe even late 20s to get the right kind of mindset of a woman who's already been through college and all that and started working, and a guy who's been through all that and has been working, and
When does the bidding
allow
start?
allow the woman
Somebody wants to know if you like older women.
So this is like in the
Well, how old
Bachelor.
is older?
All right,
'Cause
so
I can tell you some
all right,
stories.
wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
You guys sit back. I'm going to start controlling this now.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Todd, I am. Yeah, it's a dating game for a minute, Bourbon Cat. We do all kinds of things on the show. You never know what.
I could be Sean's
All right,
grandma.
so Bobby and the desert. Yeah, no, that's not what we're talking about. Sean's looking not just for a mate, but here's a question from someone in the audience. What is it that you are looking for in a woman?
Oh, let's see.
Do you like girls?
Oh, yeah, of course. Not to say I anger at people who don't, but looking for someone who is emotionally there, has ambition in life, not living at home when they're 40 and having a nowhere job. I've dated some people who, I guess everybody needs a job, but if you have no ambition to advance in life, I buckled down and got through nursing, and here we are.
So someone who's emotionally solid, has ambition, has a decent job,
Gameplay. There you go.
and their own place.
Yeah.
So we don't want them to be living in the basement with mom.
Yeah, mom's basement gets,
No.
It's cool when
Own
you're,
place.
Yeah.
When you're young and starting out, or if you've been hit by COVID,
Oh,
maybe,
that's different, of course.
there'd
Family.
be so there's everything's different, but
Do
in
they
general,
need to be single?
Well, I would hope, because I tell you, I've been cheated on, and it really sucks. So I wouldn't
So-
do that to anybody.
single, no cheaters. We're getting good stuff in here. We're looking for somebody who's actually looking to
These comments,
treat
man,
this
they're
with
great.
some kind of at least a seriousness, that you're not just looking for a wham bam goodbye.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, as they say.
Yeah.
If I want that,
Now,
I
what
mean,
if that
all that's
happened?
great.
What if that happened?
I mean, it has happened.
It has happened.
But
So
I'm older now. It's not the same.
okay, so you're not really. That's not like if it happened, that was all that would happen. Would you be sad about that, or would that be okay
It's
too?
like a psychiatrist putting it. Well, it all started when I fell in love with my mom and I hated
No,
my
no, I
dad.
don't mean that
No,
shit.
I know, I'm kidding.
No, but if it was
No,
just
you're right.
if it was just someone who was infatuated as you're a guest on the show,
I'm famous, man. I'm Nick.
and now that you're like a celebrity
What is
because
this,
you're
third
on
or
the
fourth?
show.
Yes, this is.
You're in the family. I told
All
you
in the
we
family.
adopted you.
That's right.
When you work with the fam, you become the fam. Like we had
More money, more problems.
Steve and Mazzy. They're in the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a great.
Once we allow you into the COVID dome, and
I'll
we
be living in the
expect you
basement.
to, yes, make sure next time you give 2 weeks of isolation before, okay?
Oh yeah, you
No,
got.
but he's also
Yeah.
getting tested
I get
all
tested
the time.
every day. Trust me. So
And
it's different.
so I'm the one he should be worried about, really. But
yeah, it's like chicken pox.
But then
It's good to get it out of the way.
we're all worried about making sure everything's safe for ourselves. Plus, my mom is. So, it's the way it is. It's the way it is today. You just have to remember how things are. And, that's why old people are being
Henry, you're too far
abandoned in their
away.
nursing homes. It's too sad. All right, so you want, okay, let's do this a little bit.
Oh, hello. Huh, didn't see you there.
Yes,
Welcome to my home.
yes, we're,
Just kidding.
so let's get in a little more deep.
Oh my god.
So, do you want a girl with tachycardia or bradycardia?
I guess bradycardia, because I could make you tachycardia any day. That was almost
Okay,
like it was pre-planned.
that was DJ.
Boxers
and
or
Fi-
briefs?
Okay,
What's the one in between? Boxer briefs, I think they call them.
there you go.
Gives you some extra support.
He's a centrist, if there ever saw one.
That's it, man. Right in the middle.
Try not to make any waves. All right, so if you get any real ones,
Huh, good answer. Thank you. This is like the debate. I mean,
if you put on cat ears,
I'm a dog person, but
somebody would drive over. They're saying. Oh, DJ thinks that that this lady would drive down if you wore cat ears. Do we have a pair of cat ears upstairs in the
oh,
costume
man, I left
box?
my cat ears at home.
No.
Shoot.
We do have some kind of ears in the up there. We have costumes, costumes for Halloween.
For Halloween.
Yes.
You know what it really is. A little,
And when we're doing that,
Not in front of the children.
the polyamorous encounter sessions.
it's a big word.
That means swing party. We love hosting those. Don't we, hon?
Man, these comments, man, this is like this own erotica section. Just reading
Are
this.
you saying I should tell them more?
I wish you could see behind the scenes what I'm seeing right now. Because I might start filming
I
my behind the scenes.
hope it was picked up in the
somewhere.
window.
I don't think so.
No.
Too many
It
plants in
involved
that one.
it involved a finger, I'll say, but you
Yeah.
can figure it out.
No, V's saying that you're probably getting enough action at work.
Well, if watching Scrubs taught us anything, there's lots of romances that happen when you're at work and you work in the hospital. And things do happen, I ain't gonna lie. I'll leave it with that. This is a family show.
Likes, what is this? Likes her men, virgin, and ever.
Never been with a woman.
He's a heart stopper, he's a defib. Well, that's really a compliment, thank you. Because
Well, so this is the way it works. I'll let him.
oh no. Uh-oh.
I hope you didn't go black.
Nah. Because you won't go back, as they
Wow. That was the action event.
That was pretty good.
So what you
3D.
just saw was me testing the protective glass screen on my cell phone. And let me tell you, this one really held up. It did not shatter or glass.
suing you, broke
of
my leg.
I hope you enjoyed that little ride. It was probably a rush. It's called a special effect. It's part of the low budget. Rick Sarah.
Can we speed this up and get on another subject?
Oh, this takes time. So, what about those masks?
Oh my god. What about the Ravens?
How about hobbies or sports? What are your things you like?
Oh man. Not the biggest sport person. I like playing pool, which is not a
What,
sport.
well,
but
what do you like to do in your spare time period?
Oh,
Just
man.
describe some of the things that.
These are tough questions on the spot. I like long walks on the beach.
I know you like that. We've
Yeah,
heard
that's
that.
the
How about
generic
something
answer.
else?
Well, I do like hiking, to be honest. Going to, like, if you guys are from Maryland, you know, Loch Raven and Gunpowder are really good state parks to go hiking in.
Yeah,
I have
so-
a dog, and my dog loves that kind of stuff, because dogs do.
Out with the dog at a
yeah.
park somewhere is common, right?
Yeah, that's a very good place to, you know, break free from everybody.
How do you like weed and cider?
Weed and cider.
Somebody just asked if you like
Oh, I was
weed.
like,
No,
what?
they said I like.
Oh,
Cider.
Okay. Well, I just want to
Well-
know if you like what
how
they
do you
like.
feel about mushrooms? Well, nipple butt, that's a funny question. I won't answer it on here, but it's a good question if you know. what
All
I'm
right,
getting
so in other words, nipple butt. If you're local or looking for potential at
at. Oh, they were asking about mushrooms.
a casual meeting, I could chaperone.
Oh, there it goes. Rabbit, it's gonna fall. I'm watching it slide down.
My God, my whole thing is
I
like
tell
just
you, I mean, we're falling
it's-
apart at the seams here.
it lost its thing. Okay, there it goes. Literally, the phone was just starting to. It was like I was thinking the whole tripod was starting to go down. Got it.
Yes, I'm
This
from
is the
Maryland.
most funny. So we're in the Baltimore, Maryland area. Seriously, if there is no, everybody's okay, Jen. Thank you. We just had some cider after a big bong hit.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This is my ball.
Okay.
I modified it.
Do you play any instrument? Oh, Rick, do I? I play guitar.
On
I
pizza.
play bass. I made noise on a violin or a fiddle.
It's got some good videos. I honestly did enjoy those videos of you playing.
There's stuff on my channel. If you want to just
Check
take
it
a
out,
look
too.
around, you'll hear some spacey kind of stuff.
It's good if you want to partake in anything. I'm just saying.
ASMR sunset. Watch my ASMR about the sunset at the beach. That's all me, original improv music in the background, whatever you want to call it.
I play piano, so me and Rick should do a.
Really? I didn't know you
I
played.
thought I told you. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You actually can play, and then I
know.
could make noise around someone who really knows how to play.
Well,
He's
mine
got a
would.
donation.
Oh my.
All right, so let's go. Let's go to recall
How do you know each other?
these super chats.
That's a good story, by the way. We'll talk about that in a minute.
All right, so starting off, DJ Infinity actually proposing that you might allow yourself to be portrayed as a character in a series on my channel. Thank you.
For me or for you?
You asking if
Oh,
you would do
interesting.
this as a character, as a doctor. on
That's what the
that-
character is. Yeah. If it's.
As
Like,
a doctor that would help.
oh, interesting.
And then the last No Kaiser, I love on Dan Bell the podcast when you hear Rick smoking and bubbling. Yeah. And Dan, he can't be so lame as to think it's to win. So the last No Kaiser, I want a refill of Sean.
Well, thank you. I can imagine what
So-
that means, but you know, family
Yeah.
show.
Well, so the process will be I will intervene in all messaging from here.
I thought he was getting the sample. I
If
got
you-
nervous for a second.
No. Just messaging. So this will stay open for the rest of this recording. If you want to try to reach out and get to know Sean, what way would you allow people to know you?
I don't
Text? I mean,
I'll
would
put my
you go
phone
that
number
far?
in.
Okay. Do you have a second email account that's occasional account?
I do.
All right.
Right.
Would that be a way that you might allow
my
them to do that?
podcast is linked to that. Or your podcast, rather, is linked to that account. Oh, I gotta remember what it is.
Well, when you do, just put it in
Well,
there.
you don't have to know now.
Oh, I got it. It's,
You just tell me later. if I get anybody at all that wants to know about you.
What are you saying? I won't get anybody?
I'm just saying.
Oh, I can't live like this.
Okay, so
Is Sean the one who
Sean-
answered the door nude at Dan's? No.
No.
no,
I don't look
no.
like that. Trust
This
me.
guy,
I got premature gray.
he's also, I'm sorry to tell you, that guy was only 18 years old.
I identify as an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
but
17 years
that's
ago,
not the truth. Yeah, 17 years ago.
he was 18. 17 years ago. So
Boxer briefs.
that's like 17 years ago. I could say I was in my 50s, right?
More than that.
Well, I could even say I was in my 40s.
85@gmail.com. Okay, there it is. That's my
All right, what is it?
Sean.
Don't say it. Give it to me.
Oh, well, I'm.
Here,
Oh,
Give
I was
him a
gonna. How am I gonna?
just write it down.
Oh,
on
I already sent it.
To who?
To everyone.
Why did you do that? Oh my God.
I mean, it's not my everyday email, so I don't care. I use it as.
Because now you're going to get direct contacts instead of it being modified through me. You just blew it. Please delete the last post by Sean Arm, moderator.
Oh, damn it.
Just delete
I
it
mean, darn it.
if you can. Any moderator?
Take it away.
I haven't
Oh, remove. I
even
got it. I
seen
took it away. I took it away. It's gone.
All right.
I
Well,
got it.
if it comes on, just delete it and tell him he's timed out for 5 minutes. Whatever you
My
have to
message
do.
was retracted. It says,
Good.
like I said something horrible.
Good.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, so delete
Oh, no,
it.
that's not. It's not hot. No, I'm sorry.
Whatever it is. God.
Because that's my other one.
He
It's the
really
same-
is good. This is live.
This is live.
Not
Yeah.
a recording. So anything that's live will
This is
people
live
will
TV,
hear
baby.
live. So Sean is trying for somebody to find out where he lives
So desperately lonely.
tonight so they can go
I did shower.
and stalk him.
Oh, like I did to you.
Yes,
which
exactly.
leads us into the next
There
conversation.
you go, right,
'cause someone
right.
asked how
yes,
we met.
Yes,
which,
how we met.
Which is a stalker's paradise.
Uh,
I guess I'm just a weird. Yeah, that definitely involves some of that.
So
Want me to start it?
we'll go back to where we
don't get
were
the
to
daily
finish.
paper. We only get it Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
If you wish
Hold on,
to
excuse me.
try to be connected to this secret email I have for Sean, and then the two of you can contact each other how you wish from there. I'm not necessarily needing to be in the middle
Let's hope
unless
not.
it's requested.
I mean, it's not gay if it's in a three-way, right?
My wife, you heard what I just said, and she said that, and I retract what I just said.
You know what they say? It's not gay if it's in a three-way. So
Well,
as
if
long
it
as there's
was-
a girl, it's
I was
okay.
talking about a
Oh, I thought you
MFM.
were.
You know, you put an M in between, I mean, an F in between, it's okay.
I mean, yeah.
That's what he just said.
But the M,
I'm glad someone's.
But
oh, I
the-
have a headache. This is too much. This is too deep, man. So let's talk about how
let's
we
talk
met,
about
Rick.
this. Okay,
The
so
sick, twisted F that I am.
so what was happening?
You are streaming live.
Right, but let me remind me. Was I streaming live outside without live music, or was I
I
streaming
think
with
it
live music?
started. You kept coming and going, and I kept getting notifications because I follow you. So I kept getting like Rick's live. Then it would Rick's live. I said, "What the heck's happening?" So I think you were going on and off from in and out.
I wonder if I was trying and I was being stopped because of
Oh, the music.
YouTube.
But you want to know the creepy? Well, you weren't monetized yet. That was
So I was
before-
able to get away with it because I was not
Right,
monetized.
I think that's how it works.
All
The
right,
funny
so
thing,
it was a local band just playing rock, right?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, that's a great bar.
At
I mean,
at the
Why wouldn't
the
Paul
Holiday
agree?
House.
I love those kinds of
Well,
bars. And I'm
it's a
not a biker,
hole in the
but
wall kind
it's
of
a-
place.
It's a biker bar.
Yeah, it used to be a biker bar. I think it's downgraded.
Is it?
There's a few bikers in there.
See, the funny thing is I didn't actually know the. This is where it gets creepy, and you can judge me. I didn't know the bar, but you said it was in a movie.
Oh, my
filmed,
God.
And I said,
Look at this. Rick's chat room is the new Tinder.
Oh well, swipe.
Hey,
Which one
thank
is-
you.
Is it swipe to the right? Is that what you want?
What is PT?
You haven't told them how you got kicked out of PT yet.
Oh,
Oh.
God. All right, we'll do that.
Grinder.
Gosh.
That's a damn bell thing. Well, that's okay. No judgment.
Yeah, I'll Kayish was talking about in between one at a time basically, not in between.
Oh,
Never
it's-
mind,
it's so
stop
many-
it. No.
We have so many topics to cover.
Because,
This should be a
no.
3 hour.
It would
video
be
to me.
like I would be on this side of the bed, the boy would be on this side of the bed, and then the girl would be in the middle.
Yep.
And I'd kiss her,
And there's
then
Jake in
he
the
would
corner
kiss her.
filming
And
it
that,
for-
you know what I mean? Just by kissing. That's all I mean, just kissing, of course. I boxed it. Now I'm closing it. I'm putting it away. That's done. That discussion. Now, physical therapy.
Oh,
As you all know, I was really hurting back in May. I hurt myself down in Florida. I really could hardly walk, but a short distance.
Yep, I even had to put in the window ACs
I
all
mean,
by myself.
my wife
oh.
was the caregiver. I was the patient. I had to accept I couldn't do anything. It was hard. Stop that in the background.
It's like-
God!
We got surround
Oh, shit! Oh,
What are you talking about?
stuff.
Rick?
The music,
so
the
loud,
news
that
in the
thing.
background.
It's going to be in my recording. I can hear the damn thing. Mom's TV, that's all. Could you
Okay.
go in there and just push it down someplace? I'm
You know
sorry.
what? Sometimes you're a pain in my ass.
Hon, I'm sorry, but you know, it's just too loud. It's because they do that on that show. A TV show where they turn it real loud, and then they bring it down so you can barely hear it, so that then they can play it loud again when you turn it up. Yes, it's one of those shows. Oh, God. I hate that. So, where the hell was I? So I sought physical therapy. I went to my doctor, personal physician first. My birthday is tomorrow, October the 7th, 1959. I will be 61 somewhere around 11:25
I was born 11,
p.m.
11:10. Oh, p.m.
Yes.
Oh, nighttime. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was born.
I
around-
almost was October the 8th. My mother was never so happy to get rid of something than her big-headed kid.
Yeah, she said he had a real big head.
Real big head.
How did you already do the PT thing?
No, I'm
No,
getting into it.
That's sidetracked.
All right, so I get therapy, started at COVID's going on. I was told to leave the practice, Juan, because they didn't think I was courteous to the staff. I was rude, and I was abrupt, and I made people feel uncomfortable, and I can't deny it because I was acting like a patient. I was acting like I was expecting care and consideration. Plus, it's not a new thing. I can be as thoughtful and considerate, and then in the next moment, over nothing, I can lose my temper. Do you know anybody like this? Well, I'm one of them too.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
And this was really so humiliating to actually be told by the doctor in charge of this practice, we don't want you to come back. You know, I'm 61 now. I should have done this decades ago. I should have tried to look at myself and look at my anger and look at how to, now popularly known, of course, as anger management, deal with that. I dealt with anxiety and stress. I looked at all of that. I never looked at the red eyes. I didn't look deeply right in there what happens when I watched myself do something the other day. Before this happened, actually. Or maybe it was after.
No, it was before.
So
And I got
did you say?
tripped up and flipped over nothing with her. And then I thought about it and realized, and I came back, it was a while after the fact. She stewed, of course, and was already spoken to wrongly. she's usually the one, my wife right here, that gets the end of the lashing. So that's about what it is, Bourbon Cat.
But admitting is
And-
the first step of any problem.
Yeah, I
Seriously,
mean,
I'm not being funny. Of any problem out there, you got to admit
And
there's
I
a
was
problem
trying to
first.
talk about that in
Respect for
another. I didn't say it as much in detail, but I talked about it. I think on the last cocktail hour.
True.
At least the part that I was humiliated. But I've thought about it every day since.
Although not to
So that
judge
starts
sides,
something right there.
I actually kind of agree. I listened to the podcast. Anyone who listened to it the other night can chime in. I don't think wearing a mask in the pool, when that mask gets wet.
It
defeats
wasn't. It wasn't that.
I-
Okay, so then I don't know the whole story. I just
The
know
whole-
what was on the
It
podcast.
was his reaction.
Oh.
And it
It's the
wasn't-
reaction. It wasn't the fact
So not
that.
that, yeah.
Oh, I was totally in the right. I wish. This is what I wish I would have done, and I'll tell you what I did instead first. I'm going through all the routines in the pool for exercise. It's a 40-minute routine. They make you wear a mask inside of the pool. Yes. There is sometimes 4 people, including an attendee, watching everybody at the same time. So, it's too close, so we wear masks, no big deal. But when you're going from water this deep to water this deep, you're allowed to go alone. You're more than 6 feet away from everybody. They finally agreed to this months ago. An employee was away, working or not working. They said 2 weeks, whatever. I can't believe he didn't know this rule because it was not a new thing. But the bottom line was, the employee didn't know the rule.
Waterboarding.
The rule, yeah, I know. The rule about the mask and all this was actually posted on a bright yellow colored piece of paper right in the pool, but no one recognized what it was saying on it because it's such a gaudy piece of crap that you couldn't even see what it was. It was just orange, but whatever. Yellow, I mean. But then I got rude after everything else as well. So here I am, I'm in the pool, I'm being told by this guy, oh yeah, you need to wear a mask. I'm like, no, you're not going to try to make me wear a mask in the deep end alone. That's not a rule. That's been changed long ago. We don't do that here. And then this old lady, I've been actually with her, and she's been in the pool for like 25 minutes, and I've been just chatting with her as she is repeating herself, etc. And, oh yes, you're supposed to wear a mask when you're in the deep end. I'm like, oh my God. I said, forget it. I'm out of here. And I lost my temper then. This is what I wish I should have done. Could you go ask the front, and I'll just stay right here? Please, could you just go, I'll go put my mask on and stay over there, even. But would you go check the rules, and I'll just wait.
Yeah.
If I'd have done that, I'd still have gotten to go back.
Hindsight's
But
2020.
this is what I did. So this is why I got asked to.
But it wasn't the first time.
No, this wasn't the first encounter.
Just calling him out.
But another part of it is I'm retired. I know I have this background. I have this knowledge set, but I don't do it anymore. So I'm no authority, and I'm like deluded into thinking I have any reason that I should expect someone to listen to me. I used to be able to just speak and they listened. I had the power. I was the authoritarian bureaucrat, really. But now I'm just a slob in Parkville or Seminole, Florida, depending on what time of year, who 59 people like, but 133 people in the room, nobody even want to click a like button.
Oh.
I don't understand this madness.
Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Gosh. That's better. I
You
hope to
spoke
see
to
100
me,
ups in a couple seconds. Thank you.
my.
I was
Oh.
really sad.
And Marie wants to know if you have Instagram.
Oh, I do. But we'll go through Rick's, he's got a plan.
So here's the plan.
I'll let Rick do that.
Anybody who would like to consider eventually meeting this charming fellow, who my wife and I actually are giving dinner to tonight.
Don't
So,
say anything you shouldn't while I'm gone.
all right. So he must be an upstanding fellow, or he would not be having a dinner afterwards, right? So,
Even though I stalked you to get to know you,
yeah,
it all worked out.
That was a fan thing.
It was.
You met in public.
But
You
thank
didn't-
God I wasn't weird about it.
Stalking is appearing in my backyard
That's
and
true.
coming to the back door and knocking.
Swimming in your pool naked or something.
That would, right. That's the kind of thing.
True.
Rhonda would like to meet you.
Rhonda.
Are you local, Rhonda?
Help me, Ron.
We're in Baltimore, Rhonda. We're looking for hopefully local people.
How'd you both meet? Oh, we've talked about this, but
We
it's a great story.
but we'll get. I'll do it again because we really didn't do it. We talked
well,
about
that's
the
true.
other thing.
That's true.
So this is what I really did at PT. Let me finish that story and then we'll go back to how we met. Okay, and we'll push the marketing of
Ooh,
Sean.
Rochester. That's a long ways away.
Oh man.
That's pretty far.
Well, that could be one of those weekend trips.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Sean's a rickhead.
I'd like to go to Rochester.
I've been there. Or no, I haven't. I've been to Niagara Falls.
I've been to Buffalo. That's what I meant.
I stayed a bit of Paris for the night.
Yeah, he stayed at one of the motels from ADR Niagara. He stayed at. I can't believe you stayed there.
Well, you know,
But-
I support small businesses.
Okay, so this is what Rick did. He got out of the pool with his mask.
Oh yeah.
He
No
went
kidding.
into the bathroom and he dried and changed and he put, bit O Paris. It's horrible.
Oh,
Look
God.
at the version on Dan Bell
There's-
and
blood prints from
YouTube.
children. Blood prints from children
Found
walking
on the
ar-
floor.
Oh my God, it's just awful. Honest to God.
So
Awful.
here's what was awful about me. So my mask is wet. I'm dressed. I grab a towel off of a small shelf. They have a few extra towels. Now again, using the towel as I did, if I had been more respectful, it would have been better. So I'm going to describe what I did completely to the end now, and I will give the speaking parts of all the characters. I leave. I have the towel. I go past the guy. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry, man." I go, "It's okay." He never made the initiative to go and find out about the rule. The sign's right there that I could have stayed there, but whatever. I end up going to the front with my towel. I go, hello, I'm going to leave. I didn't get to finish my deep water exercises, but, so what is the towel? Well, and then I'm like, well, I used it because I didn't have a mask. There's a doorway to a little office. The door was open. I took it. I threw it down. I could have done something more respectful. I threw it down. I didn't throw it down like this, but I threw it down. It probably looked cocky. Okay? Throwing a towel at him almost. Only halfway. She was all the way in the room.
Oh, was it a girl you threw it at?
It was a woman,
Oh
yes.
my God, it just got a little bit worse.
It's two other women are in
Oh
there.
my God.
And you can bet your bottom dollar he wasn't pleasant when he was saying everything.
This is the
he said.
PG-13 version. I
So-
feel like
so
the
I,
Disney version of what happened.
I told her what happened, and she goes and she tells the guy, and the guy goes, "Oh, I apologize. I didn't know that." Comes back and apologizes. And I go, "Well,
That's not good
well,
enough.
thank you. I'm glad he apologized and you did that, but I wish I didn't have to have lost out on my deep water exercise. So I guess I'll get it the next time." So, I'd already done all of that. There was no coming back with, and I didn't do it nicely.
Oh, okay.
I just said it basically matter-of-factly, "Okay, well, it's done." And then, then she asks after I threw the towel, "Well, what about this towel?" Asking, what am I going to do about the towel? I'm like,
Pick it up.
"Well, that's your towel. I used it to cover my face when I was coming out because my mask was wet. So I threw it there because it's your town.
Making PT great again. Oh,
So I
Jesus.
basically, I put my dirty face on this towel and threw it at the front door of their office.
Oh, God.
Now, could you see any reason where the owner might have been upset when his staff told him what happened?
And that wasn't the first time you had went off in there.
And I had raised my voice a couple other times.
Well, even
Hello,
if that's
Joe and
fall
Ray.
down-
I hope you got to hear that story before you came on from the Philippines. So what do you think?
I got friends who live in the Philippines.
I see lots of LOLs.
That means laugh out loud, Rick.
I see deep water exercise. Is that what they call anal milking now?
They're on to us. They're on to us. No.
Oh my God, anal milking.
It's got a prostate exam.
Rick, I'm going to take you back just for a minute.
Okay.
Nothing to do with PT, has to do when you met Sean.
Okay, Sean, right.
And then when you kidnapped him.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
Great
was right
video.
around your birthday because you
Was
had
it?
put the had to be
It's the
because
same
he
time.
put the video up and you were
We had
not
to
in
take
a
it
good
down.
condition. And Dan called when we came out of the restaurant from
God.
celebrating your birthday.
I remember that.
To me, saying you got to have him take that down.
I was at work, and I remember I was doing we were putting in a aorta. This is true, honest to God. I was
Oh
putting in.
shit, we were down at Middle River.
Yes. at a
I didn't know how to
restaurant.
take it down. I was putting in an aortic valve, honest to God, at work. I get a message from Rick saying, that has to, so I thought just deleting it would take it away, but you got to do something else, and I didn't know what that was, and I was like, help me get, remember that? Because I said it's gone. You said, no, it's
All right,
not
so-
gone. But,
All right, so this is the story of my meeting Sean.
it all started when.
You can imagine like soundtrack.
The Golden Girls theme.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Hello, I'm Blanche Devereaux.
I'm
Hey,
Rick Quantico.
Steve.
This is Rose.
No, what was the mother's name? Oh, God, I forget her name. Maud. What was her name? What's
Blanche Devereaux and
Ma.
no, what's
B,
Ro-
or B,
B. Ar-
B,
it's
B. Arthur.
Arthur.
That's it, B. Arthur. My name's B. Arthur. Anyway, a lot of people won't get that reference, I'm sure, but that's
All right.
okay.
how
Anyway.
much would you charge to put one in her?
Well,
An aortic
give
valve.
me a beer can, some duct tape, and some sutures, and I'll make you an aortic valve for cheap. I'm like MacGyver, baby. And maybe a toothpick.
Dorothy. Her name was Dorothy on the show. Somebody's.
Dorothy,
Dorothy,
and
yeah.
Sophia,
And
right?
Sophia.
And Rose.
Right.
Yeah, and then Betty
Rose.
White, who's still with us, thank
That's
God.
Rose.
She's a national treasure. Oh,
Yes.
Rose. Yeah, that was Rose. Yeah.
Yeah, here I am. I guess I'm a lesser of a treasure
No, you are a treasure.
than Betty White, but I am a little treasure. Some people think.
Oh, not Be Gaddy. No, not Be Gaddy, but good reference.
By me talking about myself, do I resemble anybody in the news?
Oh,
Who
God.
always-
Let's not. No. Enough about politics. Let's talk about religion now that we're on that
No.
topic.
Let's
No, I'm
just talk
kidding.
about
Well, you know what?
religion.
You keep getting off the story.
All
and
right,
we
we
only
sure
have
do.
like
All right, so-
15 more minutes.
All right. So here it goes.
Okay, it all started. Live.
Juan, be good. I'm being bad. All right, so here we are. I'm down at this little watering hole. It's Friday night
Yeah.
because that's the night the bands played there. I'm alone. I guess you didn't
No,
want to
I
go.
was-
No,
Oh,
your
you
mom
were-
and yeah, everybody was
Oh,
there.
we were all there. That
Yeah,
night.
I met the whole
Mom
family.
and I took Uber home.
Yep.
Oh, it was all three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Such a
And as it
weirdo.
turns out,
That's okay.
this is around the time of my birthday. And just after that, a
No,
couple
Rick,
days
you
later,
keep
we had.
forgetting how Sean found you.
I know. I'm going to get to it. I just want to paint the picture. This is almost the same time of year 2 years ago.
No, last year.
Last year?
Yeah, it's only been. I feel
Only
like,
been 1 year?
Tell you.
I thought I've known you so much longer.
Well, we can go 2 years. I'm fine with that.
All right, so it's
2
only
years
been
ago.
a year.
Okay,
All
2
right, it's
years
only
ago.
a year. All right, so 2019. You know, it's because 2019 was such a nicer year than 2020. You got to do things, you could go places and
We're getting
live.
further away.
All right, so it's 2019 when we still had freedom before the lockdowns.
You tell stories like Rose on the Golden Girls.
Yeah, because it's about some kind of milk jug or some other thing, you know. All right, so here I am on this night. We're watching the band play. I'm putting up some live streaming of us there. I'm probably getting smacked in the ear by her to not record too long. That's why there were shorter amounts instead of longer amounts of time. Otherwise, I would have done a song minimum at a time. I would not do less than the full length of a song for the band.
Vicky, it sucks, by the way.
And I also did it on Facebook for a long time, but I digress there again. So he has been looking at another dirty room because in the previous year plus, he'd had to travel a lot. And he ended up catching the show, which was talking about what he was living in.
Lots of motels.
Dirty motels.
Yep.
So,
very true.
So he decides, he sees this going on. I know. I'm going to go over to that bar and I'm going to meet this Rick Serra guy.
But now, how did he figure out what bar you were in? Because you never gave
That's
a
where it
name.
gets creepy. That's where it gets creepy. Because Rick didn't give the name of the
No.
bar. Which is smart. You don't want to do that to keep people like me from finding out where you're at. Which makes sense. Because I could be a weirdo. I'm not. But
All right, so what did you do?
so I listened to you say this bar was in a movie, I think. And I don't know what movie it is. But I knew it was Baltimore because I know I'm close to you. So I think I Googled bar Baltimore movie or something. And it popped up the street. I won't say it, but the street that the bar was on. I said, oh, I know where it's at. So I took a chance.
Was a John Waters film, right?
Was it John Waters film?
Yeah.
I don't remember, to be honest, but I remember you saying that. And I said, I kind of want to
Look it
meet
up.
Rick. Oh, I'm on the, okay. So
Look it up
let's-
for me,
Yep,
you know
yep,
why.
yep. Let's see.
And you can look up the name of the movie and everything.
So Sean showed up.
So Sean came, and I guess, was I inside when you first met us? I think
You
we
were. You were talking to your family, and my ignorant self said, hey, Rick! Hey, Rick! You were like, huh? I said, hey, you don't know me, but... And then I unfolded, hey, I watched you on an ADR.
Joe, thank you, Joe Tomley. I just got a happy birthday, Rick.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Thank you so much.
It was called Dirty Shame, John Waters. You're right.
John Waters' Dirty Shame.
So you can do the
So now
same...
everybody can look up that bar.
Now you can do what I
So-
did and do the research and find out what bar it is in Baltimore.
So thank you.
Oh,
And
wow,
somebody,
Joe, thank you very much.
somebody in there, if you don't mind posting, if you can do it, post a link to the movie Dirty Shame by John Waters, if there is an easy link, if it's saved somewhere and it plays.
But I said I will admit when I should not drive. So I said, Rick, I can't drive. So Rick, yeah, he was.
So
fine to
I
drive.
wasn't as bad as him.
No, not
I
at
wasn't
all.
a lot better.
Not at all. No, well, you were okay to drive.
I was, no, I wasn't. All right, well, I mean, you can stop me, but
Well,
thank
you know.
All right, so this is what we want to talk about. There was a video that actually was posted and taken by Sean, and it was Rick driving drunk.
We called it Drunk Driving with Rick.
Drunk
We
driving
made our
with
own
Rick.
movie that night, and it was great.
I posted it. It was up for about a day and a half or
Not
two.
even the next
Not
day.
a day
Not
or
even.
less.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's out there, but if there is a copy of it out there somewhere, the only place.
I might have it maybe somewhere. on my
Yeah,
phone.
in
I
your
have to
phone,
look deep
yeah,
into the cloud or whatever.
But at the time, it was a really bad idea. Now it could be funny on
Patreon.
Patreon or
Yes.
something. But yes.
Then it was not just that. We did a film at your friend's house. He was the
Oh,
drummer, wasn't he? The
but that,
player.
I think I did put something up for
and that because that's still on there. You said I kidnapped a fan tonight.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the same
right.
night. That was the
all
same
right.
night.
So, is that on my channel still?
I think so. Yes, I think so. It's
Well,
on my
you wanna-
Facebook. I don't know. I have to find it.
I think it's on. Yeah, it's on Facebook. That's the thing. It's on Facebook. I think that the whole thing might have been streaming on Facebook.
It was. It was definitely Facebook.
Not on YouTube.
Because that's when when I deleted it, I didn't delete it the right
All
way.
right.
And
So,
I said, oh,
all right.
I was
Here you go,
struggling.
people.
this is behind the scenes.
This is something that you probably don't know unless you met me through but I had a Facebook page. It's still actually alive.
And a MySpace.
And
Hey, Babette Bombshell's on there. She said,
Babette, hey man, we're coming to Florida soon. Maybe finally we can catch you on the return, because we are going to come down across the along the East Coast before barreling into the other side. Because I don't want to go through Kalawalahatchee, and the long ride through. You know what I'm talking about? The country, with the horses and all that. So, please, love to you too, man. I'm serious. I mean, I don't know how you're doing and what you're doing at home, but we're coming this week.
I'll never forget the night we can't remember. Very true.
Quite frankly, it could possibly be Saturday if we had maybe have a quick lunch or coffee or something. Just at least an hour and a half, maybe. Think about it. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. I know how to get you.
When you drive down to Florida, do you do a one stop or do you stop?
No,
you
we
stop
we drive. Yeah, we're going to drive to a certain point. Get
although
in.
last year he drove down by himself. Straight.
But that's
all the way.
that was insane.
How many miles is that? Because I drove 1,200 in one day, and that was horrible. 8 hours of driving, 2 gas tanks later.
So I did 1,800
Oh my God, no,
miles
too much.
in
I'm exhausted when you get
13 hours, something like that.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
And yeah, I'll be going down there till the end of November. That's the plan. We'll be back in December for
Really?
sure.
Oh, I thought you said the whole winter.
Well, then we'll go back down in February, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
So we'll be back for the holiday months.
I would take Florida over Baltimore in the winter any day.
Well, it's family, it's the holidays, and so then we're going to be taking a look at everything what's going on, but that's the long-term overall guess. We went down a little later last year. We didn't go down
that
until
was a
March.
lot of driving. Plus,
And we heard about
games.
Eddie Van Halen today, Jen, and that's sad. God bless his spirit.
What happened? I missed it.
He passed away.
Oh, man.
Cancer.
Oh, that's awful. Everybody has cancer now. It's terrible. Like 4 of my friends have cancer.
And yes, nuclear slushy. We will be having another dirty room, but it's going to be an indefinite delay. It depends upon the world getting over all this.
That's not my birthday, DJ.
It's pretty much
but
where
that's
we
okay.
are. So,
Oh, Valentine's. I just got the reference. Never mind. I'm retarded. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm not that
so how
bright.
long have you been practicing?
Oh, 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah. Always been cath lab. Cardiology. So pacemakers.
Cath.
structural.
So after he did his general, and he got his past your whatever, I guess, where you just get certified by.
Yeah, I sent in
Degree.
3 proofs of purchase, and they gave me a nursing degree. It's crazy. Thank God for Kellogg's. They saved my life.
So where did you graduate?
Oh, Towson.
Towson.
Yeah. Yep.
An actual university.
Well, now it's called Towson. What was it called back in the day?
Towson State
Towson
College.
State, that's
in the
right.
it was State
It's
University.
like University of
But
Maryland.
now it's the University of Maryland Towson campus.
Universities changed their name 3 times in 1 year.
Yeah.
Now it's Global Campus. Oh, God.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they do online for the whole world.
Oh, that's
apparently.
good. That's good.
Drinking Blue Moon.
Privet.
I love Blue Moon.
Thank
Privet.
you very much.
That was my gateway beer.
Appreciate your gift. Cheers to you too.
Tries new beers. Oh. But anyway.
So keep clicking those
where
like
Steve
buttons if
Seabolt
you're
went.
in there.
Oh.
We have hello Steve Seaboat.
Steve,
Welcome to the show.
That college has gotten crazy big. Since.
And Steve is going there to Towson now. He says. Okay.
What you going for there, bud? Degree wise, I mean.
He's all computer.
Oh, that's a good thing to go for. That's a good thing, man. That's
Hey, Alistair.
UMCG. It's called UMCG. So.
University of Maryland Global Campus.
So when I went to
That's it.
school, it used to be called UMCP.
That's a different school. University of Maryland and Towson are different, I think.
University of Maryland College Park.
Yeah. Yep.
So they did that way back then. Then you had University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC. You had UB, University of Baltimore. University of Maryland Medical School, UMM.
Yeah, I tell you, they have changed a lot.
They tried
Even
to
the high
put
schools
so
and
many
middle schools
U's
have
on
changed.
everything. Yeah.
I mean, all the schools in the city were named like PS2 or 5. You know, back in the day, now they're all named after somebody.
What's it like going to college? Well, when I went, there were 42,000 people with me.
Smartest one of them.
That was a giant amount of people at the same time. That was during the 80s when we didn't have a pandemic. Yes, University of Maryland College Park, we had 42,000 on campus.
Can you imagine?
That's, when I graduated
Yeah.
in 81. So I was there from 78 to 81. I was 77 and 78. I had 1 year at UMBC.
In 1981, I was still in my dad's testicles. I wasn't
Well-
even born yet. Just a heads up.
So
Put that in perspective.
I had some testicles still.
And you got married and those got taken
And
away.
I had
I was married and divorced.
and I did have some of those sperm things in there,
Yeah, I've heard about that. I read
Yeah.
a book once. Yeah.
Like your dad. I had some. How old's your father?
He's pretty old. 72 or
Dinner
something.
is being
72?
fixed
Think
right
so.
now. We will be going
76,
off air
so
in
whatever
Oh,
it
okay,
is.
72.
minutes.
Well, it's
Did you hear me? Dinner in 15.
well,
Oh, I can't wait. I'm home.
show first,
15 minutes.
or then just serve it here.
Oh, what's
How
that?
long have you been on?
81. We haven't hit 90.
I
can't do-
said 15.
All right. Well,
This is like a Mari episode.
you listen to this stuff.
It's love it. It's real.
Damn, people. I mean, I am under the thumb now. Trying to be thoughtful. I have to listen to her now.
It's chicken. I'm excited because I
chicken.
have not ate today, so I am really excited.
Have to get an appearance from the Queen of the House. Oh, Ninny! Ninny attack. Hey, Mom.
Oh,
Before you return back to your room, you got to come in and get
Oh.
closer and give us a quality visit for just a moment.
you will fall in love with Rick's mom.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
All right, so I set you up for that. So
Amazing.
one more last call for anybody who wants to get to meet Sean, our guest tonight, and available bachelor. rick.adr@aol.com.
It's a dial-up connection, so if the phone rings,
Yes,
it might get a
listen.
little sketchy.
You'll hear, you got mail. You got mail.
I do have my hands full, but it's okay. I work a lot and I cover
That's
call,
it.
but
So,
that's life, man. It sucks.
and if you want to relive the place we met the first time, remember to go to see that John Waters movie.
What was it called? Dirty, or I forgot the name of the movie.
Dirty Shame.
Dirty Shame, I think.
Dirty
yeah.
Shame. And I didn't find anybody posting a link, but if anybody had a link to share on this thing, even if it's just buy it here.
I'll give you a better hint.
What?
Maryland, it's on Northern Parkway. That'll narrow down a lot for you. Northern Park. Is it Hartford Road or Northern Parkway? I forget.
Well, Northern Parkway.
It's Hartford Road, never mind.
Yeah, Hartford Road.
Yeah, I'm
but
sorry.
Northern.
Delete that. It's Hartford Road.
Yeah, North.
Oh,
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Oh my
me to
god.
say
This is
goodbye?
great. This is great.
You wanted me to say goodbye?
Yeah, but I wish there was more light.
Oh my.
Let there be
well,
light.
go in the sun. Go in the
Let there be
kitchen.
light. You can see. Can't you see me?
Yeah, but
Is that helping?
here, let me have you look up, hon. Now just talk to the people, and I'm gonna light you. Look there.
I hope you all stay
look
well.
there.
Okay. Ah, I'm on the camera. I'm so nervous because I'm on the camera. I'm going to leave for Florida soon, so I hope you all stay well. It's really been real.
Oh.
Thank you. I love that visor, Mom. What's that flower?
Well, I
Look,
thought it
look.
was a pretty leaf
It's
when
a-
I bought it.
It's a maple leaf. I
And
think.
my family did not agree with me that it was a very pretty leaf. They told me what it was, and I honestly did not know it.
How
That's
many
it.
people complimented you on
Quite
that?
a few, and they laughed about it. And I don't know why they laughed, because it's very well made. It's very,
Yeah.
very attractive.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Good night, all.
It's amazing. I tell you. That is everything I want to be at that age. Honest to God. Absolutely
Aw.
amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That was great, wasn't it? Yes.
What?
Dolline, thank you. Come back here, you sucker.
What?
Come back here. I'm getting you for a minute. Go back to your chair. You
No,
just,
I don't want to be.
you gotta be
come
for a
on.
second.
Why?
Because
Because good
people
looks
love
needs
you.
to be- they do love you.
So, we were happy to have you. Lean that way, Sean.
Oh, I was just gonna get the married couple in the picture.
There, that's fine. Thank you all for being with us tonight. We hope you've had a good time. If you wish to real quickly, click that like button up. And if you don't, I guess you won't. That's the way it is, Rick. Tough shit for you.
Push that. I hit that like button.
I am
Smash
going
it.
to
Smash
be
the
recording one more podcast with Dan Bell before I go south. And I have some stuff that I'm going to finish up and try to throw out a little video, a turn of a video for you, something just to put out there, just to test the equipment, basically. So it's coming. A couple of days, I'll let you know. It'll be just poof, it'll be magic. Wow, Rick put out an actual video.
The magic of TV.
The magic of actually using your computer. So bye, everybody. Peace. Have a great week. We'll be back on Friday somewhere on the road, headed down south.
Smash the like button.
Smash that like button. Come back again.
Bye.
See y'all. Bye.